good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Today I came back to the undisclosed location I was at yesterday. I still haven't heard from anybody about where I was. So I got the $20 waiting for whoever can tell me where this place is. It's an awesome place. So anyway, let's continue on. We're in the chapter 9 of the book of Mark. And it's a lot of interesting stuff today. So today we're going to continue on. We're going to be reading from verses 14 all the way to 32. It says this: when they came to the other disciples. Now remember, they had just come from the transfiguration, so they came down off the mountain here. When they came to the other disciples, they saw a large crowd gathered around them, and the teachers of the law arguing with them. As soon as all the people saw Jesus, they were overwhelmed with wonder and ran to greet him. "What are you arguing about?" he asked. A man in the crowd answered, "Teacher, I brought you my son, who is possessed by a spirit that has robbed him of speech. Whenever it seizes him, it throws him to the ground, and he foams at the mouth, gnashes at his teeth, and becomes rigid. I asked your disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not." "Oh, unbelieving generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy to me." Jesus was kind of frustrated because there was unbelief still happening after all these things had happened. Verse 20, so they brought him. When the spirit saw Jesus, it immediately threw the boy into convulsion. He fell to the ground and rolled around, foaming at the mouth. One thing I want you to see from this is the evil and demonic forces and demon possession is opposed to Jesus. It's like you have those magnets. They don't go together, okay? When you have two magnets, they don't go together. They are opposed to each other. They'll go away. And it's like that. You can be living in the world and everything be fine, but when you start bringing up Jesus and talking about Jesus and are truly following Jesus, then it's going to be, the world's going to be opposed to you. Like, oh, stay away with your Jesus. Okay? So, the evil spirits threw the boy into convulsions and stuff. They were having it out there. Jesus asked the boy's father, "How long has he been like this?" "From childhood," he answered, "and he has often thrown him into the fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." Take note, the purpose, the devil, his goal is to destroy you. It's not to give you a good life or anything. His goal is to destroy you, okay? He'll do it in subtle ways, but ultimately he's here to destroy us. And then the father said, "It has often thrown him into the fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything to take pity on us and help us." This is kind of funny. If you can do anything. Verse 23, "If I can," Jesus said. Like, you're doubting if I can do anything? "Everything is possible for him who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." So the boy's father said, "I believe. But it's not enough. Help me to overcome my unbelief." He was crying out to God. I need more help. I need you to help me with my unbelief. And oftentimes we need to do that too. We need to cry out to God, "Lord, help me with my unbelief. I might be sick or have a disease. Help me with my unbelief that you can heal me from this. Verse 25, when Jesus saw that the crowd was running to the scene, he rebuked the evil spirit. "You deaf and mute spirit," he said, "I command you, come out of him and never enter him again." The spirit shrieked, convulsed him, and violently came out. Notice it's doing everything up until the last moment to destroy the boy. The boy looked so much like a corpse that many said, "He's dead." But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him to his feet. Okay, the spirit had worn him out. He lifted him to his feet and he stood up. After Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, "This kind comes out only by prayer." Some later translations were added prayer and fasting. They left that place and passed through Galilee. Jesus did not want anyone to know where they were, because he was teaching his disciples. He said to them, "The Son of Man is going to be betrayed into the hands of men. They will kill him, and after 3 days he will rise." But they did not understand what he meant and were afraid to ask him about it. One thing I want you to see from this is that the devil's, several things actually. The devil's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. So he's going to be doing that. That's what his goal is. And he is greatly opposed to the Spirit of God. So when we have the Spirit of God in our lives, it doesn't match up with what the world has, and it doesn't match up with what the devil wants for us. So they're going to be butting heads all the time, okay? You can live in the world and be fine when you're not following God. But when you start following God, you're going to be butting heads with the world. It's two different forces trying to do two different things. So just accept that. That's part of living a Christian life. You are going to be butting heads with the world and with the devil. You're not gonna live happily ever after and everything is great. No, the world's going to be after you and hating you for following Christ. So anyway, it's something to remember today. Just be prepared. The devil's coming after you. So, Lord's blessing. We will continue our journey through the book of Mark tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Blessings.